4 best ways to detect your pregnancy. We know that you are desperately waiting to add a new member to your family. We also understand how eager you are to get your pregnancy confirmed. But some amount of patience is required, as it is not possible to know on the same day of your conceiving. Conception time differs from one woman to another. It can range from 10 to 14 days after the conception. It is only then that you can start witnessing the typical pregnancy symptoms or can get a pregnancy confirmation test. Understanding the pregnancy timeline. It is interesting to understand how the pregnancy takes place in a female body. Here is the process. The first point being the union of the sperm and the egg. It happens when you are in fertilized period, and this is mostly 5 days before or after your ovulation. It is very important that fertilization of egg takes place. It is only during this time that the fallopian tube opens. After the fertilization process, the egg, which is called as zygote, divides into many cells and tries to settle in the uterus. Once it gets settled there, it grows on to become an embryo. Normally, this process occurs anywhere between 6 to 12 days after the ovulation. During this phase, it is difficult to confirm your pregnancy. After this implantation, your body starts producing hormones called as the human chorionic gonadotropin, also called as the hormone of pregnancy. These hormones can be easily detected through a blood or a urine test, thereby confirming your pregnancy. 4 best ways on how to detect pregnancy. 1. Blood test. The earliest and best way to know if you are pregnant is by getting your blood sample tested. If your blood samples contain HCG, then your test is positive and your pregnancy is confirmed. This test can give result mostly after 10 days of your ovulation. This means that after 3 to 4 days of your implantation, a blood test can give the verdict. 2. Urine test. You can still further confirm your pregnancy test with a urine test. When the HCG starts showing in your urine, you can be sure of your pregnancy report. This test yield result after 6 to 7 days of implantation or 12 days after your ovulation. 3. Home-based tests. If you don't have time to go clinic for blood or urine test, you can also try home-based tests. There are various kits available in market, which help in confirming whether you are pregnant or not. This test is also urine-based and you can find out by pouring your urine drops on a tester. This method can produce flawed results sometimes, and thus may not be much reliable. 4. Missed periods. One of the natural indications which show the possibility of you being pregnant is your missing menses. In case you do not take any test or even refrain from conducting home-based tests, then missed period is a sure-shot sign of pregnancy. Most of the time, after this you need to meet your doctor and get a confirmed clinical report on your pregnancy. Note: in all cases, it is very essential to detect pregnancy as early as possible. It is during the prenatal phase of your embryo that the development of baby takes place. So, do not take chance. Get the report at the earliest when you feel you might be pregnant.